So I just saddled Cholo and I came out here in the arena and I thought I might just talk you through what I'm going to be doing and kind of my groundwork warm up. Now we've done all our groundwork exercises in the past many times, but I like to make sure my horse's feet are freed up and his mind is freed up. I talk a lot about that safety thing. I don't want to miss something where he might get troubled and cause us both to get in trouble. So I'm going to be checking out his feet. And I'm just going to talk you through what I'm going to do here and what I might change or what I might fix. I might change it up as I go along. If I'm happy with something, I might ask for something else. And I want you to keep in mind that I'm going to be changing in my mind the picture I want to see fairly constantly. And it's that picture in my mind, it's that desire I have that I want to project to my horse through my plan, my thought, and then using my energy. And that energy might be mental and physical. It might be just mental. It might have some mechanical helps to it. It may be any number of things, but I'll be thinking as I'm going along here. So I'm just going to start out and I grab the flag. I don't use it all the time, but I grab the flag here and I'm going to start out just by telling you, I'm thinking about him stepping off to his right. Here, excuse me. And I'm going to support with my flag. I don't want to be worried about this, but this is back to the lead by. I'll just check this out. I'm looking for attitude. I'm looking for his ears. I'm looking at his eyes, his movement, his roundness, his tail. I'd like to see his tail relax, not kind of turned upside down. That might be a good indicator that you might not want to get on your horse if that tail is a little worried looking. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to shorten up, and I'm going to see, with him moving forward, help with the flag, I'm going to see what he does with this lead rope as I shorten it up. You can see me shortening it up. He says, if he were to say to me, he says, my job is to keep that lead rope slack, and I'm going to do what I need to do with my feet. In this case, my hindquarters need to be reaching more to the outside in order to keep this bend, and in order for me, the horse, to keep this lead rope light. So that's pretty nice, and I'll quit asking him to go. You notice he stopped moving, not necessarily because I stopped, but because I quit sending him. I did not have to pull on him to stop him. I give him an opportunity to find a stop. So now I'm going to ask him to go again. We're still going in a circle to the left. I'm going to give him a little more lead rope. So with one hand, this hand is busy. So with this hand, I'm just going to roll this rope out to give him a bigger circle to walk in here. Now I'm going to shorten up and I'm going to start projecting some of my energy towards his hindquarters while I'm also sending him forward with other energy. I'm going to switch hands, let the hindquarters move off to his right, the front come off to his left, and here I'll shorten up, or excuse me, I'll lengthen out this rein a little more. Using my flag, I don't want to be afraid of the flag, but I want him to respect it. That looks pretty nice. I'm looking at his ears, his demeanor, his eye. He's paying attention to me. You see that inside ear? It's on me. I'm going to bump that lead rope just a little bit. It doesn't take much with him. Right there in the beginning, it took quite a bit more. But now he's saying, hey, if you pick up on that lead rope, I'm all about getting my position change so that that lead rope doesn't get tight. Because when it gets tight, it's uncomfortable for me. That was my interpretation of what he's thinking. Or at least what I'm hoping he's thinking. There, he's starting to come through without me asking. A little fix. Say, no, get back forward, please. Now I'm going to shorten up here and start projecting some of my energy towards the hindquarters, shortening up that rein some more, and support the front end across there. And now I'm going to think about what it would look like if he were to back up. That's in my mind. My energy is about to support that backing up. I grab this slobber strap if need be. I didn't need to. He kind of picked up on what I wanted there. So that was nice. Now, again, review, but it's very important to me that the horse is willing to move his shoulders away. So I think about those shoulders moving away from me here. A thought and a little energy. And I get a nice response. There's a big reward in there for him. Now that reward, he felt that, he understands, so I don't have to give a big long reward. It might just be a moment of a reward. Now here's the hind to move to the outside. Good, and now back on the circle. You just see how he handles that, see how I handle it. Again, the hind to the right, I shorten up the rein to get that. I ask the hind to move to the right, and then I send him on in the circle again. So the circle's looking pretty good to me. A little more life, please. I'm going to think about sending him straight. So if need be, I can kind of push towards his left eye to straighten him out, and I can bring him back with the rein. I can push him away with my leading hand. I'll bring him around here in a half circle, 180 degrees, a little more life, please, thank you. And I'll bring him back your way so you can see me fix, 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 and now support straight ahead. I might reach up here and pet on him. I'm not asking him to stop. You're fine, Cholo. And ask him to move on forward, as if I were riding this side of my horse here. Now I'll bring him around here, ask those hindquarters to move. I'm thinking about what they'd look like if they did. I'd like my idea to follow right down to his feet. Switch hands, the hind, the front, and now we'll go this way on a straight line, moving away from you, a bit of an angle. You can see this. I want you to notice his ear. He's on me. Mentally, he's with me. A little straighter, please. So I'll put a little more pressure on that right eye. Yes, and release, yes, and release there. That's better. Cool. All right. Now 180 degrees back this way. In my mind, I'd like to see us coming back towards the camera here. I like him to be keeping track of me. I don't want to be worried, but you can see him working really hard at paying attention to what I want. You can almost see the wheels turning there. That's nice. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now allow him to stop there. Bring the front off to your right so we can have a little more room here to see. And that is just a little sample of what I'd do maybe before I would plan to go for a ride. Thanks for watching.